Okay, am I live? I hope I am. I mean, not referring to Twitch, I'm referring to YouTube. Yeah, it's a little bit of a mess to multi-stream. If the stream is not... yeah, now it worked also for YouTube, I guess. Yeah, and with that in mind, I can finally say hello and welcome to the stream. Hope you're able to hear me, I hope you're able to see everything I see. Hope everything can do everything, and yes. Now let's just post on X that I'm streaming, of course. This is something that needs to be done. Okay. Okay. I guess finally everything is set up the way I wanted to set up. And we can start with the stream. Okay, today we will work on the game, mostly. Between that, we can also do data science like always. We can do what we always do. We can do look at some special functions. We can look at merge sort, at quicksort algorithms, any sort algorithms. We can, yeah, do something like that. Get through it. And yeah. What's up for today? I guess as a warm-up, let's start with some, yeah, algorithm stuff, because it's a long time since I kind of handled this stuff. For that, I put this one away, get another one. No, not this one. This sounds good. Yeah, perfect. This one. Perfect. Text. No, I don't need a break now. I will make a larger break in an hour, about half an hour. By the way, if you want to support me, follow me on Twitch. If you are watching on YouTube, the Twitch link should be in the description below. Kind of helps me to get affiliate as quickly as possible. And yeah, so let's start with some sort algorithms. We already had here numpy, we need that. Let's first of all create a little list. List equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let's import random, and now let's say random point shuffle list. Is this a static one? Or yeah, it's a static one. So what means static? Static means simply that we don't need to write something like list new equals random shuffle, because now list new is just pointing to none. But instead, if we print list again, let's do that. Oh, wrong one. This is the main. Yeah, let's do the main one. yeah, we get a shuffled list. Why did he take so long? Does the shuffle algorithm work? Will it take that long? Okay, interesting. Can you see everything? No, I will show you. What is important is the output at the console. Here on the bottom, I will make a little... can I add something like an error? Not this. Yeah, I'm looking for something like a cool arrow. I know something, 1 second. Need some time. What means need some time? The cool thing is if you already made something like this. Okay, no. Let's not talk about that, it doesn't work. Yeah. So we have a shuffled list. That was the main thing about that. And now what is sorting? Sorting means we want to get back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why I have to know how to write that? It's pretty simple. In some occasions you probably have to, yeah, look at the code or look at something that kind of works similar, that a merge sort, or you have to write an algorithm that kind of similar works like merge sort. Yeah, but we won't start with merge sort, but with different stuff. Let me look it up because I found a cooler algorithm. That. What's that? Topic now. Let's write something like topic now. Topic now. Sort algorithms. Any questions? Write them in the chat. There's some space for that, perfect. Okay. That's for all for the setup thing. Now let's come to the sort algorithm. Which is the first one? The first one we wanna look at is selection sort or insertion. No, selection sort. How does it work? Def selection sort. And yeah, of course, what is the input? The input is a list, so we have a list and we make it, or let's say L is a list, and output can be a list, but we also can, I guess we implement it as a sort function. Now we have a min. If, first of all, if length of L 0, if not L, return L. So why am I writing it like this? If L equals this one, it will trigger, but also if L equals none. In both cases, we will return back an empty list. Next thing. Anyone, any questions? Yeah, I need to, sorry for the really short breaks. I need to kind of track it. Okay. Now, next thing. First of all, we need a minimum integer. Usually in Python you don't do this, but we need a variable. that is simply the minimum. Now next thing, I'm starting to get hungry. We have another one that is called index. Let's set the minimum to 0 or to none. Index equals none. Now we need to iterate through our list. For element in list, or let's do it in a way for I in range length of list. Let's do it the classic way. Or we can even do it like this for ei in enumerate list. Many options, many possibilities. But yeah, important is we should use one of these. Nothing new in the chat. So I can continue. By the way, but what is not the... Okay. Now... what do we do next? We iterate through our list. Pretty simple. One second. In this particular case, we need to get -1. Ah, not really. Now it's kind of, we have our min which equals I, and our index equals E. Pretty simple, I guess. In my opinion, it's kind of simple. And now we have another iteration for j in range starting at E, have ending with length of list. Now it gets interesting. If L of j, so j is an index, what happens? You can think for yourself. We override our minimum, which is, if L of j, of course, is smaller than our actual minimum, min equals Lj because it should be the lowest one, and now index equals E. Yeah, you should. J. Okay. But we are not finished. Because at the end of such an iteration, and not this one, but this one, we have to swap a few elements. And how can we do that? We need to swap. We have L of E. Of E, I was want to say, equals L of J. Not of J, but of index. Now, again, let's shuffle our list. And now, selection sort list. And let's see what happened. We print that list again. Print list. Again, both are void functions. Yeah. So as you can see, something went wrong. Can you see it? Yes, it's still on the screen. Something kind of went wrong. That's because we kind of forgot something. And we have to look what could, where we could failed. What kind of is important? We have to skip the last element. And I guess the thing is L of E equals save me equals L of E, and L of index equals save me. And there we go. Oh, almost. Maybe it's the entire list, but this does not make any sense. Oh, yeah, it makes sense. Okay. It still has to be the entire list. Now I'm pretty confused. So first of all, we have to be happy because the sort algorithm is finished. Yeah, it's good. It's kind of a repetition for myself because, yeah, a long time ago. So why are we doing this? Is pretty simple. We can alter this algorithm in a few things. We can say this algorithm only takes half of the list, or we mix it up starting only at the second half of the list. So if we create our own algorithm, we can work with, it's more easier to work with, and it's easier to always, I think that's the point. Even if you don't need to write it, you should still need to know how it works and how sort algorithms works. Even if you simply use sort in your programming language, there are still a lot of occasions. I forgot to look in the chat for a long time. There are a lot of occasions where you need to look it up. Yeah. I see nothing posted in any of the chats. Yeah. Okay. But thanks for the like, whoever liked recently. Okay. Now what is the next algorithm we look at? By the way, if I go to list, yeah, not really. It's just. But anyway. Okay, so here's a selection sort. What happens if I post it? Yeah, I posted it on Twitch, but it's kind of rough. If it's formatted perfectly. Yeah, in the chat box it formatted perfectly, but not if I post it there. It's a shame. Okay, now next algorithm. Let's look at insertion sort. Insertion sort. Yeah, that's so much worse to pronounce. Def insertion sort. Again, we are having a list. And we can copy that because, yeah, an empty list should return immediately. There's nothing to sort. And you won't believe it. Again, we should iterate through the list. And even if it's not where I don't have them completely in mind. I'm looking, by the way, at a script. But the script is kind of, yeah, not written in Python, so that I have a challenge myself again. And kind of, yeah, it's easier for me to kind of get it stuck into my mind forever and not, yeah. You know what I want to say. Hopefully. Okay. So we have another integer, or first of all for e element in enumerate L. We have a save element. Save, we call it save element because we need to save a certain element. And yeah, that is pretty simple, our element. With another small e, we call it simple small e. And that is e minus 1. Small e. Now we are doing a while loop. While small e greater equals 0, because otherwise we are having a bad time. And save element is less, I guess, yeah, less than L small e. it's always 2 loops. Most sort algorithms use 2 loops. I mean, if we come to merge sort, which will be done, I think it gets easier for me to understand if we are using recursion, because yeah, most of the algorithms mostly rely on recursion. So, and yeah, recursion is kind of a big thing. Thanks for the likes for everyone, for the one who liked recently. Where is the script? Here we go. So what are we doing? We are kind of swapping, but we are using L small e plus 1 equals small e equals L small e. So what does that mean? Small e will kind of be moved upper, and safe element minus equals 1. I mean small e. So again, we are kind of iterating back and pushing it to the right. And now, after the while loop, L safe element plus 1 equals OL small e plus 1 equals safe element. Let's see if this one works. One quick look at the chat. But if I'm looking at the chat correctly, there's nothing new. Nothing special and nothing new. Okay. Now let's see if also insertion sort works. Yeah, and as you can see, it works pretty well. I think this algorithm insertion sort is much more complicated. This one is kind of easy to understand. This one always kind of messes with my brain. I don't know why. Not my kind of algorithm. Okay. So there's also bubble sort. But we can do that later. Can we do next? Let's look at another array. Yeah, let's look at this array. Now, what are we doing to do with this one? We try to sort it, but now we are implementing quicksort, which I like much more because quicksort we are using By the way, if you have any, let me see, any suggestion what we are gonna do, what we should do, please write them in the chat. Put it here, this one. Yeah, looks fine for me. Okay, quick sort, that's why you're watching this. You're not watching this to make me write something. Quick sort, now we get into, yeah, I was already saying it. We are getting into territory of territory of recursion. Oh, stacking on the board. And how can we implement a quicksort algorithm? Do we need certain elements? Or can we simple? Oh, I have to think about it. How again was quicksort working? What we need is, first of all, L1 equals, first of all we need an index that is half of the list, because what we are doing is, first step, divide the list into two pieces. We kind of try to make the algorithm more efficient at the end, but yeah, that's kind of the first step we are gonna do. And hello, by the way. Brian Ellis is quicks. Yes. This is the one now using recursion. The first ones were not, that's why they were less efficient. Quicksort, I don't know if it is, I guess the most efficient was merge sort, but merge sort needs more resources, and quicksort doesn't need any additional resources, but is not as fast as merge sort. So we need index, or we need to see, first of all, length of L. Let's print array, by the way, print array, and use quicksort array. First of all, we need to learn how to divide it. So we print length of array and print length of array divided by 2. And as you can see, 7.5, but we are working, and that's again, we are working with indexes. So length of 7.5 means 1, marking that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are 7 ones, and these ones are 8 ones. So if we start simply at 7 to 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are starting here at the 7th index. So we can get can be as simple as this get. We can say 7. We can say Fili equals sorry, Feely equals L length of Lee divided by 2. And secondly equals L starting with this one, and if we print them and print secondly, you see perfectly split into two pieces. Now if we remove an element, because we have to, the number of elements are even, it works in the same way. As you can see, this one and this one split evenly. So perfect. But that's only the split, the divide part. Now we are working with... Oh, I will get myself something to eat. Or do I break because I have to do the laundry? I wanted to do a break at 1 hour into streaming. So not yet. Okay, next step is... Okay, we can already start. So now the recursion part gets with, and please be patient, please now listen. The kind of recursive step behind this is totally simple. Now we sort the first list and the second list. I mean, this won't work completely because, yeah, this won't do everything, because if you can see, even if 24, for example, is put at the last part, it will be in front of 5, so it is not sorted yet, but we will handle that later. Or am I doing merge sort accidentally? Guess I'm accidentally doing merge sort. Catalyst. Do I remember? It's so long if it's it was something where you make models. I kind of remember now because it was... Oh, thank you, reprogram. Thank you really much for the sub. Yeah, Linux, I know, it was a long time, I need some absence. I'm studying next to the next to working a full-time job, and then sometimes streaming came a little bit short, and I thought, okay, I make a break. I should have talked a little bit more about that, about my break. But I didn't really know how long the break was. I was saying in my head, I was thinking like, okay, tomorrow I will return to streaming. Then, okay, next day, Germany. I live in Germany. Yes, 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 yes. You were to the really close to the, you were really to the yeah, it's a shame that I didn't find the time lately to stream. Yeah, I live in Germany. Yeah. Maybe you can hear it out of the accent. It sounds a little bit German, Dutch, something like this. Okay. And yeah, Catalyst was on my list. So I have to. Yeah, good to see you again. It's really cool that a lot of who watched my streams last winter are returning. Thank you so much for returning, Linux. Cool to see you again, and now we can start all over. And yeah, I should write Catalyst, because I wanted to dive myself into Catalyst. I kind of remember you kind of made a suggestion to learn Catalyst, because I was not familiar with it, but it sounded interesting, so I wrote it on my list. It again. Can be a cool thing to do by Christmas. And yeah, in about 20 minutes I need to do a larger break. That's why. Okay, now it makes sense. How was your name before again? Then I will... Ah, Discord. But you weren't the one who showed me the game you made in JavaScript, the version of, you know... But you weren't the one who you made the Hearthstone clone, or not clone, who made the Hearthstone browser playable. Or were you the one? Because then, yeah. But yeah, I remember that you were someone. That Catalyst, as a Catalyst thing, I remember I wanted to dive into it. That's so I can put that far above or at the top of my to-do list. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, okay. So quick sort now. Kind of, I forgot, is you don't really divide it at the half. Or are you starting at the half? I'm kind of. Also write another function. Let's create a little helper function which is called partition. Dev partition. Return none. And yeah. Partitions equals partition of L. partition 0, second list equals partitions 1. See, look in the chat, because the chat is really active today, which is cool. Repro, sorry for answering that lately, for about C#, C++, what was the other one, which I really saw, not Blender, or was it Blender? But because of its difficulty and that you kind of make the dive into the cold water, I would prefer learning something like C++ first. C# if your only thing is game development. There are good reasons to learn Python, even if you want to do some game development and still learn Python and do it in Pygame. But yeah, if you really go 100% on game development, the first thing I would learn is core basics in C maybe, C++ and C#. I'm not familiar with C#, I just heard it is really relevant for game development. I'm a little bit familiar with C++ and C. I know how, and with that I mean I know how pointers work and all sorts of things that you don't have in Java or Python, and I know how to loop through an array and a string using pointers, but that's all. But yeah, simply because of the speed and capabilities, and yeah, a lot. But you have to do a lot of for yourself if you really want to. The cool thing with Python, you have an idea which is a small script that does just do it in Python, 10 minutes and you're finished. That's the cool thing about Python, and that is why it's so good at work, because at work so you need to write something for someone who would need 1 hour, and you shall do it faster in 10 minutes. So that's why you need Python at work, because the thing you do requires 10 minutes, and writing in Python is kind of quick. The language itself is is really slow, but I guess if it's for analyzing data at an XLSX file, speed doesn't really matter. If you have really huge amounts of data, you use libraries of Python, and these Python libraries don't use Python, they use C code, because C code is the fastest, so yeah. But wow, 10 viewers, nice. Thanks everyone for joining. Yeah. I hope this is kind of the thing. Yeah. Okay. Now back to quicksort. So partition. We need an algorithm how to do the partition stuff. I'm thinking, sorry for the break. Yeah, now the music kicks in. Yeah, that's kind of important that you need to think about it, because yeah. By the way, hello to everyone who joined in Twitch, got a few amount of... Yeah, I'm doing the quicksort algorithm. Try to do the quicksort algorithm. I kind of remember how to divide them, to merge them, but I totally forget how I do the partition stuff. So long ago. But I'm really eager to get back into it. Yeah. Of course. And with that being said, let's think. Come on, I know that. Partition. I have to. Quick sort, where are you? How was it? I will remember it. Second now. Right and left. Let's start really simple. Let's start with right and left. Right equals 0. No, equals length of L minus 1. Left equals 0. These are right and left. And now, do we iterate now through the array? See. Guess not now. Or do we? Huh. What was... We have an element x. We need another element. Huh. Yeah, it's much easier because I do 90% of everything I do is in Python. That's why I'm using Pygame, because certain things get so quickly made in Pygame. By the way, Linux, did you already see my last work in what I'm actually developing in Pygame? At the moment. Then I can show that. Okay, maybe I got it. And I think now I will do my laundry. Make a laundry break. 1 second, I have a cool idea. because I need to do laundry. Oh, hello. Hello, Catty Angels. I'm good. What about you? And thanks for the follow. Thank you so much. Thank you. No. I will do a small laundry break now. Laundry break. Have to do the laundry. See you in 10 to 20 minutes. Can't really foreshadow it. The thing is, the laundry machine said it will be finished in 4 hours. 6 hours later you go to the laundry machine and it says, yeah. And yeah, Catty Angel, thanks for the follow. I just realized you followed. Okay, see you in 20 to 10 minutes, maybe later, maybe earlier.
Sensodyne Clinical Repair beinhaltet Novamin und das macht sie so einzigartig. Novamin stellt eine zahnähnliche Schutzschicht her. Innerhalb von 2 Minuten beginnt eine Reparatur auf den empfindlichen Zahnstellen. Ich empfehle Sensodyne Clinical Repair.
Der Big Rösti ist zurück und das nicht allein. Probiere auch den Big Rösti Raclette mit herzhaftem Raclette-Käse. Und jetzt brandneu, der Big Rösti Spicy mit scharfen Jalapenos. Winterzeit ist Rösti-Zeit. Nur für kurze Zeit bei McDonald's. In allen teilnehmenden Restaurants.
Okay, I'm back. I hope I was not gone for too long. But yeah, mission laundry is finished. Let me see the chat. Okay, nothing new in the chat. Let me reopen. Okay. Music is... Can you use this now? I would say I will do the quicksort algorithm for... Try to understand again the quicksort algorithm. Could make a video then to... Okay, welcome back to everyone who is back with me now. By the way, but I won't draw this joker. If you have problems with a certain problem to understand, don't let ChatGPT write it for you, but let ChatGPT explain it for you. Therefore, ChatGPT is awesome. I really have my issues with ChatGPT code because in a lot of occasions it doesn't work, or ChatGPT simply, even if it's capable of doing the code, it's not capable of understanding you correctly. So I'm not a fan of copying your code into ChatGPT, but I still can understand why people love it, why people love to use it. And I use it not for coding, but for mathematics. If I have a math problem, if I need to understand how someone proved, for example, that, 9.999, I don't know the English word for it, if a 9 goes repeatedly, is the same than 10. For example, to prove that. I read the proof and I didn't understand it but ChatGPT could explain it for me. Or how to prove that an element is the maximum or the minimum of a certain list. Therefore, I love to use ChatGPT. Okay. And now you can also use it. Which criteria uses the partition of quicksort to split a list? And now it's pretty cool because it simply says the partition process in quicksort uses a pivot element to split a list into two parts based on the following criteria. Elements less than or equal. Now I wanna know how are the criteria, the pivot element is chosen. Which the element, the pivot is chosen, or is it simple the middle of the list? Okay, and now it depends on the implementation. Okay. Nice. Nike. So. Twitch, anything new? No. Let's see. Where off? Okay. Ah, okay. Okay, so now we get to the implementation of partition because we need pivot. Pivot. I know that this is pronounced differently, but I call it pivot. 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 However you wanna call it. Pivot, pivot, poviot. I'm eating by the way. Now? Okay, it's pretty simple, right? If append I left Now let's see what happens. I wonder what will happen. Ah, maximum recursion. So this occurs when we are pretty simple. It's kind of equivalent to a segmentation fault in C. Simply means we are diving too much into recursion, or it repeats itself too often. Mhm. 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 Okay. Mhm. 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 Okay, I get it. Hmm. Ah. Yeah, I get the mistake. Really easy. I'm just stupid. But is that really a quick sort? Of At least he didn't die. Die is maybe the wrong word, but didn't break up with me, leaving me heartbroken. I have feelings, maybe. Programmers have feelings, maybe. Maybe I should try it another way. What happens if we do it like this? Nothing. Okay, it seems to be sorted, but not really. Even if it's sorted now. Any questions, by the way, write them down in the chat. And yeah, now it gets messy. Messy. For E and fairly secondly. Okay, first L length of L divided by 2. That was what I used first. Still not sorted. Yeah, sorry for the thinking break. Not that easy. Brutally honest on that. I kind of knew that, but I'm... I have another idea. White equals okay. I should call the stream failing to implement a certain sort algorithm. Because I remembered quicksort to be easier than selection sort and all kinds of things like that. Maybe I'm just stupid as... Oh, something new in the chat? No, nothing new in the chat. Any questions? I repeat myself, write them in the chat. Or if you have any suggestions. Turn. Guess I'm doing something wrong. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Am I stupid? Why is it 9? Maybe I misclicked. Okay, I will try it another way. It's not that easy. I never thought that maybe I exchange it with merge sort. Really sorry for the long breaks. Second. Why am I stuck on quicksort? Okay. Let's try it again. E equals index pivot for J for EE in range 0E if LEE pivot Okay, maybe all the time I was mistaken it with something else. And to the Twitch viewers, thank you for joining in, by the way, heading in. I guess there are more interesting streams, but because you stay, you help me a lot. Okay. So we have a pivot. Buff equals annoying. Can't handle that. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, kind of try to get the index of our pivot element. What means try? With this one we get the index of our pivot element. And swapping it. Now for I in L 0 minus 1 in enumerate L minus 0 is 1 if L E is greater is smaller than pivot. Okay. First step, not the last. By no means the last. Nothing new in the chat. Except cool music. First of all, we need to swap, so buff equals L vivo, L vivo equals LE, LE equals buff. Okay, it does not work, but at least we don't get an error or anything comparable. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, what? Okay. Let's try. Yeah, hello to everyone who joined recently. I'm kind of torturing myself by getting how quicksort works. And yeah, it's just a new way of self-torturing. New torture method. I mean, merge sort is totally simple in comparison. It's so freaking complicated. Hello. Hello, blue collar. How are you doing? I'm doing fine, thank you. I'm just, trying to understand quicksort. What about you? Hope you're doing fine. Thanks for joining. Yeah. You know what I mean with quicksort? It's kind of mind damaging. But yeah. I want to return to game making. Yeah, all the day I was kind of hyped in working on my game, but now, yeah, I'm kind of stuck. Okay. Messing it up. It doesn't work. I hate quicksort. Now let's see if the ChatGPT version even works. If it doesn't work, screw GPT. GBT doesn't work. Are you freaking serious? So let's take that, doing a zip. ChatGPT gives the worst freaking code. Really, ChatGPT just gave me code that didn't work. Oh man. And ChatGPT 4. So far. We tried again. Nothing new in this chat. Nothing new in the other chat. Perfect.
Jetzt bei Saturn und Mediamarkt.
Oh, I hate ads.
Friday Deals.
Again, checking the chats, but nothing new in them. PV equals find x L ij if PV doesn't equal -1, equals partition LPV. Okay, what the freaking hell am I doing wrong? Okay. Okay, he doesn't even get here. Oh, okay, maybe this is the issue here. Not at all. You know what? Screw that. Man, I want to make this. Oh, what? Whoever invented it. It's even, I can't even, it's so complicated, I can't even copy it. If I messed something up, let's see, quicksort, Python, I will... If I just got... Okay, this seems to be the easiest to understand, by the way. Man. Anyone who invented it, he can get me a lobotomy. I feel so stupid. I equals low minus 1. Yeah, that's pretty simple because it is getting... Ah. Now I kind of get it. I mean, this is still but yeah.
Du willst für einen
No ad. Now I get it. For everyone who doesn't get it, this is something you can't really learn from, yeah. This one was good. Okay. I will do that tomorrow. I guess I finally understand it. But man, is this goddamn complicated as hell. Okay, I will try. Now I will try it as well. Print partition. Def partition. Low high L for integer e equals -1 equals -1, low -1, low -1. Why am I using? I'm back to Java. Or maybe I should do that tomorrow because I'm. If Now we have to kind of make sure that it is sorted. Or not sorted, but yeah, he manages to sort it, but then he doesn't know when to finish. If low ist kleiner if high is this is a segmentation fold in C, a classic. Just saying, a classic. Maybe the issue is oh, almost, please. Don't screw me up on this. Okay. Come on. Yes, please now for... Let's do it, then we finally got it. Yes! God damn it. Yes! Man! This was painful, I got it. Yeah, and merge sort is so easy in comparison. If you compare it with merge sort. Can we do 20 minutes of game development? So get at least a little bit further, I guess we can. Okay. Now let's do a little speed run on game development. Okay. First let me... here we go. This should be the... Almost forgot my game. Okay. Now it's called Game Dev Speedrun because I want to implement enemy as soon as possible. Here are the ghosts. Okay, but no entry into graveyard. Anyways, I now want to implement is a new ghost type enemy, just called Voidwalker. Now I need to open GIMP because I forgot how tall a Voidwalker was again. But okay, 60 width. Okay, it was 60. By the way, Eldritch Entity will lose a little bit of its speed. Okay, there was a mistake. Interesting. Okay, yes. Voidwalker needs a projectile image. Projectile will be a single image. Rest will be more images. Pygame point image point load. Okay. Okay, still. It's referring to the non-type object. Interesting enough. Okay. Nothing we can't handle. Humans. Ah, look at that. Hmm. How again was it called? Where's NPC? I'm stupid. Poor revenge, okay. Okay. Now okay, I will maybe do the rest tomorrow. Yeah, I wish you a wonderful evening. Sorry for the long intervenence. It was really painful to work on the... But we managed it. We found a quicksort algorithm. Tomorrow we will make a... It was supposed to be a warm-up. Now it got a big one. Tomorrow we will be doing merge sort, which is yeah, a lot of easier. And with that in mind, I wish you a wonderful evening, dinner time, night time, whatever time there is in your country. Or will I do a few more things? Okay, rest will be done tomorrow. Yeah, I was planning a lot of more today, but yeah, that has to be kind of delayed. Hope we see you tomorrow. Have a nice evening, dinner time, night time, whatever time there is in your country. And yeah, see you, bye bye. And thanks for the subs. I got 2 new subs. Thank you very much for that. But now, bye bye.